Many thanks for joining us again on the News Hour on BISCON Television. I am Stella Opera. First, the headlines. On the national scene, Wike gifts Odili multi-million naira house on 74th birthday. Blackout looms as electricity workers threaten indefinite strike. In business, judge orders Twitter to give Elon Musk crucial documents for the dual sale agreement. On the foreign scene, First Lady Jill Biden tests positive for COVID-19. And in the world of sports, FIFA suspends Indian Football Federation over third-party influence. Now the news in full. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has gifted a multi-million naira house to ex-governor Peter Odili for his 74th birthday. Celebrating Odili at a ceremony organized by the Rivers State government in Port Harcourt on Monday, Wike eulogized the ex-governor for the role he played in his emergence as governor. He said Odili had beforehand enlightened him on the possible outcome of his ambition and prepared his mind ahead of time for a likely betrayal by allies. The Rivers governor also said he was not surprised at the happenings concerning his political career because he was well prepared for a worst-case scenario before executing the ambition to be Nigeria's president. He described Odili as a true leader of men who groomed many and supported a lot of persons to political limelight, particularly in Rivers State and across the country. Rivers State Governor Nyesom Wike has said he does not intend to become a minister after his tenure as governor. This is despite reports that a ministerial position is one of the demands from the camp as part of the conditions to work for the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party, Atiku Abubakar. Wike made the clarification during the commissioning of the newly constructed VIP lounge at the Port Harcourt International Airport, Omagwa, on Tuesday. The governor also challenged leaders of the PDP in the state to come home and campaign for the presidential candidate instead of carrying rumors against him in Abuja. Nigeria's electricity supply crisis could worsen from Wednesday as the organized labor has directed workers in the power sector to down tools and commence an indefinite strike over pending labor issues with the Transmission Company of Nigeria, TCN. The National Union of Electricity Employees, NUEE, on Tuesday picketed the headquarters of the Transmission Company of Nigeria in Abuja. They complained about the alleged failure of the federal government to pay the entitlement of former staff of the defunct Power Holding Company of Nigeria, PHCN, in December 2019. In a circular entitled Call to Action, the General Secretary of NUEE, Joe Ajaero, directed them to ensure total compliance, vowing to paralyze operations of TCN nationwide over anti-masses activities. We'll take a short break now. I'll be back with business news. Stay tuned. Thanks for staying with us on BISCON Television News. Now to the business news. Twitter has been ordered to give Elon Musk some document from a former Twitter executive who Musk said was a key figure in calculating the number of fake accounts on the platform. BOT and spam accounts on Twitter have become a central issue in the legal fight over whether Musk must complete his $44 billion acquisition of the social media company. Musk accused Twitter earlier this month of fraud for misrepresenting the number of real active users on its platform, which Twitter has denied. The company has accused him of breaching his agreement to acquire the company and wants McCormick to order him to complete the deal at $54.20 a share. We'll take another break, and when we come back, we'll bring you foreign news. Join us again. Welcome back. You're watching BISCON Television News. You can also watch us live by downloading the BISCON TV app on your Android and iOS devices from the respective stores. Now to the foreign news. The U.S. First Lady Jill Biden has tested positive for COVID-19 and developed mild symptoms 2 weeks after her husband Joe Biden contracted the virus for a second time. The 71-year-old wife of the president tested negative Monday but developed cold-like symptoms late in the evening. Her communications director Elizabeth Alexander said in a statement. Alexander said a subsequent rapid antigen test was negative, but a more detailed PCR test was positive, adding that the First Lady is double vaccinated and only experiencing mild symptoms. We're due for another break, and when we come back, bring you sports news. Join us again. Welcome back. Now to the world of sports. FIFA has suspended the Indian Football Federation for undue influence from third parties, which constitutes a serious violation of the FIFA statutes. According to FIFA, federations must be free from legal and political interference. This means that the country would not currently be able to host the Under-17 Women's World Cup in October. Still to come, the showbiz news. Join us again. Thanks for joining us again on BISCON Television News. Now to the showbiz scene. The wedding cake of the famous gospel singer Mercy Chinwo leaves many stunned at the gigantic structure. Pastor Bless Uzochikwa and the singer completed the final leg of the wedding arrangements some days ago with a mammoth crowd. Since the celebration on the 13th of August, photos from the wedding party have made their way to social media, one of which includes a giant cake. The 8-step cake had inscriptions of Mercy Chinwo's hit songs in the likes of Excess Love, Na You Dey Rain, Chinedu, amongst others. The cake size and the inspiration behind it have since left fans and well-wishers drooling. And that's it on BISCON Television News at this hour, compiled and produced by Jumoke Otiaino. I am Stella Opera. Thanks for staying with us.